Freud said, love at work, work at love. Freud said, love at work, work at love. Freud said, love at work, work at love. That's all there is. That's all there is. Freud said, love at work, love and work, work and love. Freud said, love and work, work and love. That's all there is. That's all there is. That's all there is. That's all there is. Well, I'm retired and my wife is dead. Well, I'm retired and my wife is dead. Freud said, love and work, work and love. That's all there is. Well, I'm retired and my wife is dead. As you can imagine, that's gonna As you can imagine, that's give me some time on my hands. As you can imagine, that's give me some time on my hands. As you can imagine, that's give me that's give me some time on my hands. As you can imagine, that's give me some time on my hands. As you can imagine, that's give me some time on. As you can imagine, that's give me. As you can imagine, that's give me. As you can imagine, that's give me some time on my hands. As you can imagine, that's give me some time. As you can imagine, that's give me some time on my hands. As you can imagine, that's give me some time on my hands. As you can imagine, that's give me some time on my hands. My wife 모르겠다. 3 years computer is 3 years. My wife's been gone for 3.5 years. My wife's been gone for 3.5 years. My wife has been gone for 3.5 years. My wife's been gone. For 3.5 years. 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 My wife's been gone for 3.5 years. My wife's been gone for 3.5 years. My wife's been gone for 3.5 years. For it said, love and work, work and love. That's all there is. Well, I'm tired and my wife is dead. As you can imagine, that's giving me some time on my hands. My wife's been gone for 3.5 years. So in every way, retirement, so in every way. Miss her in every way and retirement. I miss her in a way. I miss her in a way. I miss her in a way. I miss her in way. I miss her in a way. I miss her in every way. I miss her in every retirement. My wife's been gone for 3.5 years. I miss her in every way. I miss her in every way and retirement. there's an ongoing with the ongoing with land is with effort in creative effort in there is an ongoing relentless effort in creativity. There is an ongoing relentless relentless effort in creativity. There is an ongoing 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 relentless effort. There is an ongoing relentless effort in creativity. At first, I admit, I enjoyable now. At first, I admit I enjoyed the novel literature. I enjoyed the. At first, I admit. At first, I admit enjoyed the novelty of it. At first, I admit enjoyed the novelty of it. At first, I admit I enjoyed the novelty of it. At first, I admit I enjoyed the novelty of it. At first, I enjoyed the novelty of it. At first, I admit I enjoyed the novelty of it. At first, I admit I enjoyed the novelty of it. At first, I admit I enjoyed the novelty of it. Sort of felt like I was playing hockey. 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 There is an ongoing relentless effort in creativity. At first, I admit I enjoyed the novelty of it. Sort of felt like I was playing hockey. I used all my saves and close the globe. I used all I stole the mice I'd saved and traveled the globe. I used all the mice. I used all the mice. I used all the mice. I used all the mice I've saved. I used all the mice I've saved. I used all the mice I've. I used all the mice I'd saved. I used all the mice I'd saved. I'd saved. I used all the mice I'd saved. Saved. Saved and 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 to have the goal. To have the globe. I used all my I saved and traveled the globe. I used all the mice. 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 I used all the mice I'd saved and traveled the globe. I used all the mice I'd saved and traveled the globe. I used all the mice I'd saved and traveled the globe. I used all the mice I'd saved and traveled the globe. I used all the mice. I used all the mice I'd saved and traveled the globe. I used all the mice. I used all the mice I'd saved and traveled the globe. I used all the mice I'd saved and traveled the globe. Traveled the globe. I used all the mice. I used all the mice. I used all the mice I saved and traveled the globe. Save and travel the globe. Travel the globe. Travel the globe. I used all the mice I'd save and I saved and travel the globe. I save and travel the globe. Globe. I used all the mice. I used all the mice. I used all the mice. I used all the mice I saved and traveled the globe. I used all the mice I saved and traveled the globe. I used all the mice I saved and traveled the globe. At first, I enjoyed the novelty of it. I sort of felt like I was playing cookie. I used all my I saved and traveled the globe. The problem was no matter where I went. The problem was no matter where I went. The problem was no matter where I went as soon as I got home. The problem was no matter where I am. The problem was no matter where I went as soon as I got home. The nowhere the Tanaka be his chicken. The nowhere. We sing he be like a ton of breaks. The nowhere to be thing. 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 The nowhere to be thing hit me. The nowhere to be thing. The nowhere to be thing hit me. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a. The nowhere to be thing hit me. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. The nowhere to be thing to me like a ton of bricks. The nowhere to be thing to me. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. The nowhere to be thing. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. The nowhere to be thing to me like the nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. The nowhere to be thing. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. I realized the kid is all. realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this it was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. But there was to keep moving. There was to keep moving. 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 There was to. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this deal. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. 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 There was. I realized the key. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to. I realized the key to this. I realized the key to this. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was. 와, 졸라 어렵네. Freud said, "Love and work, work and love. That's all there is. Well, I'm tired and my wife is dead. As you can imagine, that's giving me some time on my hands. My wife's been gone for 3.5 years. I miss her, I miss her in every way. And retirement, there is an ongoing relentless effort in creativity. There is an ongoing relentless effort in creativity. At first, I admit I enjoyed the novelty of it. Sort of felt like I was playing cookie. Sort of Sort of felt like I was playing hooky. Sort of felt like I was playing hooky. Sort of felt like I was playing hooky. I used all my I save and travel the globe. I used all my I save and travel the globe. The problem was no matter where I went. The problem was no matter where I went, as soon as I got home. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. The nowhere to be thing hit me like a ton of bricks. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. I realized the key to this whole deal was to keep moving. 힘들어요.